And that's quite an expensive setup. If you want to get started with something cheaper, there are loads of options on the market. Like, and I'm going to show you this one. It's a really small device. It's just this big. See if I can get it in focus. It's just this big, but it expands, and you can pop your phone into that really easily. I'll just open it up. So it opens up like that. You stick your phone in there, and it's got a tripod thread at the bottom, so you can just stick this onto your thin little tripod. I've got this one is from Insta360. It's an expandable stick, so you can just expand it. And also with these little tripods, you know, it's also got a thread at the bottom. You can get a nice little setup that's super portable. You know, you can stand it up on its own, and you can kind of film everywhere. The nice thing about this is it's got a cold shoe mount. So for example, I can stick my light onto that, and now I've got a light with a phone, and I can film. You can change the angle of this one, which is really nice. You can just change the angle. You can shoot 16:9 as well as landscape. Really, you know, inexpensive. It's probably about £10 for that mount, and you can use it in a lot of different places. You can stick it on any kind of tripod that you want, and yeah. So with this extension pole, you know, you can use this in a lot of places. It's quite tall, so you know, you can film a lot of places with that, and get really amazing results. So yeah, nice little bit of hardware, really cute, really small, and you can get some really good results, you know, with that. Another piece of hardware I would recommend is this phone gimbal. And if I just turn this on, if it's got battery, if you're doing any kind of action shots, these are really essential, because you know, you can get really smooth camera moves, and you know, they're quite inexpensive, and they really raise the quality of the footage, especially if you're doing something like holiday videos or doing some B-roll. You can get some nice smooth shots. I would recommend that if you're using the standard camera, that you turn off image stabilization, because the two things kind of start interfering with each other. So you want image stabilization off on your software, whichever software that is you use, and just use this, and you'll get amazing shots for not a lot. These are also quite handy, because if you know, have this setup as well, I can stick this on the top of this as well. So instead of having this small camera phone adapter, I can this has got a tripod thread at the bottom, and I can stick that onto my tripod of choice. And if it's this like extending one as well, you've got a lot of options for getting quite high shots as well that are smooth. So you can, you know, you can reach up and get some nice shots with that. So yeah, this one is made by DJI. I always recommend the DJI stuff. It works really well. So yeah, and this one, you know, you can do landscape and portrait mode quite easy, just with the button. And then as you move around, you get some very smooth cinematic style stuff going on. So yeah, good little piece of kit, this one.